Well, hello, all my amazing Zodiac friends. My name is Libra Empress, and I'm gonna sit here and talk with you guys for a minute. This is totally out of the norm because usually I'm on the computer 24/7, unless I'm sleeping, uploading videos for you. Okay, and the reason why I'm actually bringing this up is because someone decided to write a really beautiful comment for me. Do you want to hear it? The comment is, I believe these readings will not continue, as the cards are ugly and are being read from their booklet. Folks can sit in their own home and read their own cards from fairy, archangel, or others. Well, let me tell you something. You know what? That's good. They can do that if they want. That's cool. I know I fully support them on that. But here's the thing is that, to each their own. Do you remember how I always give that advice as to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say and who you're going to say it to without being tactless and you want to be tactful and you'd rather catch bees with honey than with vinegar and shit like that, right? Well, this person didn't think their comment quite through because they were very biased and negative, and that's cool. They could be that way. I'm not going to release their name, but it was on one of my recent videos, and yes, if you're wondering if I do read these cards from a book, I do, because you know why? Because the creator has a story for each card, okay, that can relate. And it's zombie themed, okay? Nobody else is reading the themes. These books, the stories are made for a reason, okay? They are made for a reason. They explain and they give a little bit of a little story time. I think it's beautiful. And these cards, they're not ugly, but to each their own. And I could have had better cards. Oh yes, I could have, but I only had $20 and went to Best Buy. Or not Best Buy, Barnes and Noble, not Best Buy. That'd be weird if Best Buy sold them there. Actually, it'd be cool. But here's the thing is that I got what I got because I couldn't afford a lot. And I don't ask for money. I save up my money and buy it. I don't ask for donations. I think the only thing I ever ask for is if anybody needs a personal reading, they're for $5. If you email me at libraempress801@gmail.com. 801 because that's my area code. I'm in Utah. Or not area code, phone code? Yeah, area, maybe. Anyway, I've been up all night doing readings and stuff, and these take a long time. And so, as you can tell, I haven't taken a shower. I just woke up, and the fact that this person had the gall to say that my readings won't continue, how do they know the future? The only one who could decide if my readings are going to continue is me. And I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for all of us. And they're not the prettiest cards, but they are pretty, okay? And they're graphic, and they're gory, and they're funny, okay? And I think they're adorable. And maybe it's because I'm a little bit of a goth rocker, right? But you can't hold me to that genre because I love everything else. Romance. I'm learning, okay? And maybe it's because my favorite holiday is Halloween, the day I married my husband. Oh, you didn't know that? Well, if you looked up my name, if you go to About page, it'll tell you my full name and how you can get a hold of me through Messenger. And also if you Google my name, Sherry Ann Duffy King. Nobody knows that, huh? Well, I've also got a whole world that I've created in a 7-book series that I'm still working on more books to, where I have a fucking water planet hanging above Mbala. And it's called Eldor. And I've got sirens on both planets. I've got hermits, and they look like the sky. Their skin is claristic. When you look at them, they look like the night sky walking. They've got cages in their eyes with flames that are different colors to distinguish who's who. A queen, Queen Bristol, named her after my cousin and her ex-boyfriend. Got bored, thought I'm gonna dedicate a hermit of royalty to her. I've got Amthia Omnarchs. I've got Omgon Widows. Those are spiders, by the way. Omnarchs are like big trolls. Inspiration was from another series that I watched, but I added my own touch to them. They all have demonic looking eyes, but they are so gentle. You see what I'm saying? Is that why can't people just find the beauty in anything? Nobody, like, not everybody has the same taste as everybody else. We're not all carbon copy blueprints. And I think that's also why I like 3D's Grace's, because on one of their first albums, they've got check marks on these little paper cut creatures. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Can you tell? You know how when you cut up a paper and you open it up and it's got little people attached by the hand? Well, they got check marks on them, and only one has an X. Do you know what that means? That means that we're not all fucking the same. We're all unique in our own way, and everybody would have you believe that we're meant to be the same, and we're supposed to be divided and all this shit, right? But we're not. We're not supposed to be divided. You know, to each their own. We're not supposed to be the same. We're supposed to, you know. That's why I always say, if you're going to enter into a debate, to come in with respect for your partner or the person you're coming in debate with, because you're not the same person. You're coming with two different perspectives, okay? And I love the fact that when I went to bed, I had 130 something subscribers, and I woke up to 141. Like, holy shit. Like, I'm not used to that many people watching me and being a part of our family, and I love it. I love you all being here, right? And I want nothing but positivity. But if you're gonna vent, that's cool. Vent. You know, I don't mind helping you through your issue. I mean, there's no need to attack me, but know that we're all the same, but we're all different at the same time. Does that make sense? We're all imperfectly imperfect human beings. So I'm not gonna get mad at this person. I blocked out their name. And what I did was, I added their screenshot to the title of this, because you know what, I don't want to defamate their character, but I want to defamate what they had to say, because you can't define a book by their cover. You can't you can't decide, hey, I don't like you because you're reading these ugly cards and they're not pretty like all these other cards. Well, I mean, do you know how hard it was to come up with money for this? Do you know that after I got these, I lost my home? That's why I don't have a space of my own until the 1st. I mean, do you even know what's going on in someone's life? No, you don't. You don't fucking know. But let me tell you something. You can't always walk around thinking the world is the cup is half empty. Think about it as half full, because you have an opportunity to fill it up. And I'm going to continue telling the stories to these and doing a recap at the end of them, okay? I've only had these cards since January. So, I'm still learning, and not to mention I'm doing horoscopes daily, and taking care of my disabled child, working, like, come on. Not to mention putting out more content for books. So, and I did a whole series on the tarot yesterday. That's why I didn't get Sagittarius out yesterday, and everybody else was a little late. I'm talking about tarot. But, the reason for that was because that was 78 fucking videos of each of these cards explaining them, so that, if you decide to go get them, I mean, they're beautiful. The artist, rendered the apocalypse and the hilarity of them so simply, and, you gotta appreciate the fact that they took time to create these. Yeah, they're not pretty, but we're not all into pretty. My favorite color is lavender and black, for God's sakes. Most people's color, if they're girls, a lot of them, they like diversity, but mostly they like bright pink, bright orange, I respect them people. I respect everybody in their unique bias, because we're all biased, okay? We all choose what we're going to wear, how we're going to cut our hair when we're bored, which is funny that I mentioned that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. I love you all. It's been like 10 minutes of me ranting. You didn't have to listen to me, but I just want you to know this message is not going to stop me from doing this, because, I love you all. And it's not about viewers or anything. It's about sending out the message that, God or whoever they'd find, because each person prays to someone different, right? Puts out a message, and us empaths, we are able to take that message and to give it up. That's why I do the recap at the end of these, or at the end of the horoscopes. I give you my advice, and it's up to you whether you want to take them or not. See, I love you either way. See, look, I'm always repeating myself, but it's true, though, okay? It's true. I mean, I get tired of repeating myself, I'm not gonna lie. But I do it because I love you all. No, you have a great day today, and I gotta get these up, and then when the first comes, my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I might not have internet for a couple weeks, but I'll try to get it done with using my husband's cell phone, because he's got internet on his phone. Alright. Have a great day. And know that it doesn't matter what deck you choose. And you know, to each their own. Plus, I'm going to invest in more. Love you.